now
made.
7-4 on the year. Central Springs is 6-4.
Oh, I was gonna
Denver's
say.
6-6 on the season. It is Crestwood who's 5-5, Norwalk 3-8, and Indianola is in the basement with 2-9 record. Bondurant for our distance team with 1-18. I wouldn't count out Columbus once they get out of the state, but I think that anything
Well,
else.
Columbus has lost, I think, to some of the upper ones.
That's right, that's the only thing they have.
That's a tough.
Yeah, they play some tough teams, so I don't put a lot of stock in the record in one.
No, not in that case, no.
Because in their division, Columbus is 5-2, Bondurant for 7-0. So Bondurant for our has played 3 upper division teams. Columbus has played a number more, and actually won 1 and lost 2, so not bad for them. Now I look at Class 2A. Class 2A is led by Cedar Falls is now 10-1 as they won tonight. Waverly Shark is also 10-1. Those are the top 3 teams in the state. Ankeny and Valley are next with 8-3 records. Fort Dodge is 6-4, followed by Urban Hills 5-7. Cedar Rapids is 4-6. Moore Lincoln 4-6. Ames is 3-8.
Like just got that.
Clinton is 3-8. Iowa City is 1-10. Des Moines Roosevelt 1-10. Des Moines East is 0-9.
I know,
So
I
you have
hate
the top
her.
8 teams making out of the states, and Southeast Polk, Cedar Falls, Waverly, Charlotte, Ankeny, and Valley seem to be head and shoulders above the others, in my opinion, Scott. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next week.
Literally runs away like twice a week.
My brother and I are both perfect. My mom wishes. My brother and I are also the exact same person. My mom wishes, bro. My mom literally calls me crazy. She's like, I wish you had any of you, like even your toe. And I'm like,
First year teams all the
me
time.
too.
Yeah, get them started.
For maybe a couple of years,
Yeah,
at least.
that makes a lot of sense, because school size isn't that, because it's not a school activity per se.
that was not straight.
And I think there's been a lot of discussion about that.
Mm-hmm. I think it should have some impact, but I think a relegation system would be really kind of cool to go with, although that would kind of keep your 1A championship maybe not meaning as much as a 2A championship. But it's a good discussion to see what might happen. Definitely, if your bottom 2A teams can be relegated down to 1A, you might give them a chance.
Well, and there was discussion that 1 year Columbus and West Waterloo combined teams, so if you want population, school population wise, enrollment, they should have been in the upper class.
Yeah,
One more.
So, I mean, there's been a lot of talk back and forth on that.
Yeah.
And we got moved up when we won the championship. They immediately wanted to move us up.
Yeah, Waverly Shark won 2 in a row in 1A, and then moved to 2A, didn't win, and then they won 2 in a row, in 2A. So they're the defending state champs. But it's interesting just to see what might happen with that. And if it ever does get sanctioned, then it will go clearly to either a one-class system or to something that is classified 1A, 2A, the way that all other high school sports are. But I think that's a long ways in the future. Don't you think the girls will be sanctioned before the boys?
I thought I was gonna say
Just
something
because of
like
when they
way worse
play?
than that.
This was Gil's earlier that I gave
That
him.
does make a big difference. And that, hopefully.
You coulda gave that to me and I would've been like-
We'll start adding more and more teams, senior teams coming out.
I looked
And
at him
actually,
earlier, I was
some
like,
of
so
the
does the
smaller
part help
classes,
my
hopefully,
forehead
they're
look
gonna pick
smaller?
up
He goes,
the
actually, yeah.
teams. Every year, we pick up a few more
said,
teams.
oh,
Well, thanks.
Lose a team.
Well,
Yeah.
I asked.
It's really not that serious, but I just like telling people because I think it's funny
I know,
about like
it's
people
rough.
walking.
And when is the spring the best time, in your opinion, to have rugby based on the other sports? Yeah.
Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter though, because I checked that.
Weird.
Right? Isn't that so like random?
it's just like a grown.
Oh no, yeah. Lives with their parents. Grown woman.
Yeah, I definitely don't think fall's the time when you want to have rugby football.
Yeah.
Because you're right, the football kids are the rugby kids for the most part. As Cedar Falls JV will go down and score while we're talking during the JV contest.
That's my
There
voice.
is 2:15 left in the first half, and
That's a draw.
it was Cedar Falls scoring again. But I think
But lately, wrestlers play an important part of the championship. I mean, we've got a lot of wrestlers playing. In fact, we have more wrestlers than football players. Recently, yes, we've added some football players, but I think there's a lot more football players that should be playing.
Yeah, you couldn't play in the winter anyway, but I wonder, what about summer? And we often think of baseball, softball, summer, but you know, you get a lot of spring sports, there's golf and track and soccer and tennis and all of that. There's just a whole lot of sports, and I think that may be scaring some schools from adding it. What about maybe a June season? And maybe something to think about, but I think this is a sport that is a ways from being sanctioned, but I think it would be a whole lot of fun if it was, Scott.
Well, it's just giving a lot of high school kids another opportunity to play a sport.
Yeah, that's right.
That maybe they couldn't play football or weren't big enough or weren't fast enough. There is opportunity here, and you can excel at rugby by just learning fundamentals and good technique.
Mhm.
Be a successful player and add to the team.
And as you said, it bleeds over to other things like your wrestling skills and your football skills, and is making football safer in so many ways. As Cedar Falls is going to net another 5 on the board as they're just dominating here. They're up 17-0 with a conversion pending. This is a JV contest. This is Cedar Falls. Obstruction called, so not going to give them that. That's the shepherding there is called. You can't block.
Yeah, or you can't run behind the player using it.
Yeah, that's right. You can't do that, can't block, you can't use anybody as a pick or anything like that. It's obstruction or shepherding. And so there's only a 12-0 score with 25 seconds to go in the first half for Cedar Falls JV. They just upended a Ford Dodge player, just kind of made him do an unwilling cartwheel.
I'm surprised he let that slide.
Yeah, Cedar
Feet
Falls.
up above his shoulders.
Cedar Falls, watching his Ford Dodge kid just kind of like he was kind of fanning like he's not going anywhere. They just kind of jogged forward until he's finally tackled.
I don't know.
Cedar Falls doing a good job so far here in this
They're
JV
doing like
contest.
forward. They're doing like forward packs
They
though.
look pretty good. Again, this is a program that's really grown.
interesting.
Who knows? It may be them that comes with the state title one of these times. They've been a program that's going in the right direction,
Oh.
that's for sure.
Do not leave his hands.
And they did some youth stuff. I know through Cedar Falls Rec to teach the game.
They're doing a good job with the boys and the girls.
Yeah, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta get little kids playing. Because imagine if you're doing this sport and the first time they've heard of rugby isn't when they're 14.
Yeah, and the opportunity for these high school players to move at a collegiate level with that experience is huge. And a lot of those guys playing college rugby walk in not knowing anything about rugby.
Yeah.
Now we're getting kids that played it for several seasons, maybe 4 seasons, and then walk into the college. They're 3 steps ahead of everybody else.
It's halftime here in the JV contest, 12-0, Cedar Falls leading Fort Dodge. We'll take a break, come back with more of the JV, and then we've got 3 varsity matches left. You're listening to High School Rugby 7 right here on the Kiva Sports Network.
Whoops.
Yeah, what makes sucks about moving is Kevin and I eat out a lot lately.
Yeah.
With Kayla and I moving, we haven't gotten groceries,
Yeah.
so we're eating a lot.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing too.
With it like getting so close to the end, we're just like, doesn't make sense like trying to buy groceries and like we can't even actually move
All we
anywhere.
got
Like,
left
we have
is,
to
like-
haul it back to Des Moines and like
So you guys would make even more sense. Like Jared, only Jared, is good enough that like he would let us leave whenever we need to in there and like, go get it later.
yeah.
But I don't want to feel like I owe them anything.
Yeah.
I gotta call Zeus.
My hair's actually a little. She's still a little wavy from putting it in the clip.
Yeah, looks cute.
Little curly. Oh my god,
This
are
is
you
for you.
kidding?
That's for me.
Are you fucking kidding? She's engaged to the Marine.
No.
Another person engaged. That's not me. What?
Yeah. She moved out to Arkansas, met this dude, and engaged.
This is my literally that photo that I just showed you. That's her mom and her, right? this girl has been my sister since we were
12
like.
nothing. The JV team of Cedar Falls leads Fort Dodge as we begin the second
His
half.
boyfriend had dated just as
Fort
long as
Dodge
I
going
did.
left, right, and down.
My
first mixed club.
Reds going right to left. And then coming up after this, Iowa City will take on Waterloo Columbus at 8:40. It's Fort Dodge versus Waverly Sharp will be the Go Hawks final match of the night. And Cedar Falls will take on Ames. In our night of competitions, line out one by Fort Dodge JV on the far side of the pitch.
Started working
Cedar
at
Falls
Lumber's.
did a good job this morning trying to get the ball back, and still Fort Dodge ball on the far side. And Fort Dodge running up the sideline, and they don't have enough speed, but they are gonna bring it all the way to the side and get tackled inside.
And was like,
It's actually gonna be a line out for Fort Dodge. We're talking about kind of rugby in general in this JV about the sanctioning of it, but also there's other levels. You talked about you and I went to nationals in Washington DC, and it's something, and if you want to follow a college team, follow you and I. There's so many local boys on the team.
so they moved in together. She's known him for 2, maybe 3 months. And he just enlisted to be in the military.
Free, sit on the hill, enjoy
like
a
4
lot of
days.
fun. They're excited.
And where do they play?
I was witness to him
Where
wedding on
are they?
Monday.
And now they're
People that
They play behind the dome.
like this.
right behind them.
Shut
Okay.
Behind the
Like,
dome, there's a rugby
was gonna
field,
give
so
me
you
a-
know,
like,
behind the dome,
literally
it's actually
trying for a baby.
probably you call it maybe from the parking lot
I
behind
just-
the dome.
So
a
if you
little
ever
bit to
think
the
your life
the
is in
west and a
shambles,
little bit to the north.
Okay, so you check
she did
that
this
out,
in a
and
matter
then
of
Nice field.
3 months.
you talk about, the
You know what? I appreciate the
men's
hustle.
leagues
Solar
for
House,
Greenwood
good job.
County Bucks.
Literally
What
moved.
league is that in, Scott?
Moved
No, we
1,200
were
miles
in,
away.
Division
Is
Two.
now engaged to a whole
Next year
ass
we'll be moved back down to Division
Have
Three.
Calvin and I ever break up?
Is that like a
I am
relegation
engaged
sort of
to be
deal?
10 years older
Yeah,
than me
the
at least.
Midwest Union decides
Yeah.
where you go, who you play,
Like,
in what
I'm dead
division.
serious.
We were probably last year should have
I
been.
will
in
not
date
Division
anyone my
Three,
age
should have
ever
been
again.
a little way down.
My mom's motto is, if I ever, which is so funny because she literally divorced my dad. She's
It was
like,
about
if I
3-4
divorce your
years
dad,
ago,
I'm waiting
you
10
played for a
years
national
and
title,
then
right?
Yeah, back, it's been a few years ago.
and I was like,
when,
I'm never dealing with
Denver
men
playing
ever
for the
again.
national championship and, you know, I still feel we should have won that championship.
That's kind of a high tackle.
Did not go our way. We were in that,
Across the shoulders.
we were in that game the entire time.
I can't believe
And for people who don't know, that's 15.
And we're actually
Oh,
playing a team, it was a Division One team, they had a bunch of Division One players and moved down to that Division Two team, so it really, it was a tough loss playing those that caliber players. We played well.
Then we pour some more salt in that wound there, yeah. I can sell
And the
some
next year
players.
they're back up where they're supposed to be, so
Now, for people who don't know, what's the difference mainly between 15s and 7s? Obviously, there's more people in 15s, but what's the difference in the way it's played?
well, sevens is a fast game, and it's usually, you know, really Premier League of sevens, there are 7 fast guys.
Mm-hmm.
Even their bigger guys have great speed. Where 15s is broken down maybe more by the size. You've got to have those really strong, heavyweight, big time lifters, weightlifter type guys, and you need the short, quick, heavy players, and you need that speed. You need guys that are quick. So and you need the jumpers. You need a guy that's 4'6", 5', that's great. That's one of your jumpers. So it catches all those body types
Mm-hmm.
on one team. And
There's
one
another
team,
scrum.
one contact, physical, that's 7, because you're so over the field here. It's one tackle.
just
boom,
scrumptious.
playing on, and 15 just a lot more grind.
Yeah.
5 in a cloud of dust, and 5 in a cloud of dust, 5 in a cloud of dust, and boom, out to the max.
And for people that want to watch the Green County Bucks, you guys play kind of by the sale barn over there.
Yep, across the street from the sales barn is the rugby pitch. You can see the goalposts, you can't miss them.
Yeah, that's right. They just were painted and redone
Let's
last
do
year.
it.
Yeah, they look sweet right now.
Yeah, so
Makes you want to score every time seeing those white posts.
when do the Bucks play for people who want to go check that out?
They play spring and fall. Spring is basically friendlies, meaning it's not towards anything. You're not playing towards a championship or division title. So in spring, it's the competitive time.
Kick it.
And if you went out in spring, yes, then,
Kick it.
in the fall, it's your competitive time. You went out in there, then spring, you're playing for position to get to that national championship.
12-0 Cedar Falls JV leading. They're gonna picked the ball up near their scoring area while we were talking. Again, this is a junior varsity contest. We give more close attention to the varsity coming up in just a little bit. Cedar Falls has been pretty dominant in this one, though the score doesn't show quite the domination. Rolling up from the tackle and putting it down for a try is Cedar Falls as they add 5 more. They're up to 17-0 with under 2 minutes to go. That's something else that's a little different maybe for fans of football. It's kind of like the NFL in some ways. You know, you go down, you might not
Huh? I put my cup in and I'm so.
and you don't always,
Yeah, it is.
this is something you're not used to. So what makes a tackle in rugby?
I didn't think it was. You're saying that.
Why can
What
you?
if it wasn't a try?
Well, when you make that tackle, basically you have to put your arms around that ball carrier, taking him down. Once you kind of take him down, he's held there, he has to release the ball. So let's say on that tackle, you may just upended him, you didn't get him wrapped up, and he hits the ground, he pop up, start running.
Yeah, man, that's kind of a fun play to watch.
Yeah, that's fun when a guy knows that and pops back up off a tackle like that, so that's why you wanna make that wrap, and make sure you got him held, and he hits the ground, he's held this in a second or so.
Kind of looks almost gymnastics like when the guys do it really well. There's 40 seconds on the clock.
Are you going to All Iowa tomorrow?
For Dodge Deep on their own end, this JV contest
He
again.
is.
Here's
Oh,
the
he is.
results so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
Cedar Falls
Have
is
to
in
wear
lead for
it when I
JV
get some
tied at
stuff done at the
26.
house. And then
And
I'm
one of
gonna
the
hang out with
Columbus
my friends
varsity
later
beats
tomorrow night.
Denver 38-0.
And maybe me, we'll be.
James
We'll see.
Oh, high tackle.
Maybe we bring dogs. You guys got your
Sideline call.
right?
Fort Dodge has it.
Oh, what?
Fire pit?
No.
Oh, you don't?
Not yet.
It's definitely high tackle. Fort Dodge is gonna score with
I was gonna say, we could bring Wood.
3-1. No, they're probably gonna kick this off. He didn't play across the try line. He dropped it right before the try line, did he? Oh, boy. And that's gonna be the end,
What is happening?
I think. Just set it
Look at
down.
his watch here.
He set it down right before the try line. I don't think that counts. Wow.
They're gonna call
Silly one there.
They call a scrum? No, that's game.
That's the end. What a weird way to end.
That
He
was.
set it down right before he scored, and it's 17-0. Cedar Falls JV beat Fort Dodge.